is there a price target you have for the testnet v3 and then for the mainnet? Because I like showing people that if you look here, this was my testnet v3 target. I was talking about over here, and I said it would hit here by testnet v3, and obviously testnet v3, and it would hit here by mainnet, and obviously testnet v3 hasn't even happened yet, and it's broken way above this 5-cent mark. So clearly an inaccurate prediction. But what do you think the hex price would be when testnet v3 goes live?
When testnet v3 goes live, I will be a little bit conservative here, between 12 and 20 cents in this range. And then we have a little bit more time for testing and so on. And then eventually mainnet will go live. And that's where we then can see like 25 to 35 cents, I'm saying.
25 to 35 cents. So 25 to 35 mainnet?
Yeah. And then like after mainnet, we will have maybe something like the big payday event where prices are dropping. But I don't believe they will drop to 1 cent to 5 cent. They will somewhere be in the 15 to 20 cent range when we are dropping after the mainnet launch.
So we could actually, if it goes according to your time frame, which nobody knows, and I think you're taking more of an expecting the worst, hoping for the best kind of attitude. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if it's a 6-month wait, we could see some serious sell-off, right? Which I don't mind, obviously, because now I get to buy more. But what do you think in the duration?
People always try to front run first of all, and then like people are accumulating, the prices are going up, the people seeing green candles. This will bring more buyers, and then once the event actually is really, really close, like mainnet, before people want to front run, and this then makes the price drop. And then we have the opposite effect. Red candles make people panic, make people sell off. But what we always see in hex or in crypto especially is that once you found a floor, the price will not go down to the floor price. And that's why I'm saying, like right now with hex, I see the bottom being in at the 2 cents that we saw, and we will never see prices that low ever again. When the prices are coming down after mainnet launch, I see them in a range of like 15 to 25 cents coming down in this range again.
Interesting. Okay, that definitely sounds possible. So you're saying dump after launch, after mainnet launch, we're gonna get a dump,
or a couple of days before, like because of people front running.
Okay, so that's very interesting. And you brought up the liquidity providers preparing. So that is interesting. So if you have an announcement, right, they don't want to get harvested by the AMM bot, right? That's what that's why they would have to pull their liquidity from Ethereum in anticipation for the launch, right? So the question is, you're saying 25 to 35, but if you have a thin liquidity like that where it's all pulled in combination with the upcoming Pulsechain launch, can you see in a scenario where it really runs up, even possibly past all-time highs?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when people start buying, the traders, for example, right? They know it's gonna come out. They will start buying. Then other people are buying as well. We know up there in the high ranges we have really thin liquidity, and thin liquidity means a little bit of buy pressure is already needed to pump the price really, really high. And this is exactly the scenario that we have in hex, right? So I see definitely playing it out like this, where once we have those buyers, once we have this hype, we really can, go to a limit that we cannot even imagine yet. So maybe we break a new all-time high. So like I don't hear anybody talking about it, that we will have a new all-time high. Like Access Alive is not talking about it. Tangent is not talking about, nobody, right? And maybe this is exactly the reason why it will happen. Like a new all-time high just for V3 testnet. This could already be because of how the liquidity is set up.